Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from the Southern 250, live from Darlington here on Trackside Racing Network, part of your Sunday night broadcast. Sorry. Live with me in the booth here, of course, Derek Pemberton. He's going to be, we'll give him a shot at one of the takeovers here tonight, I think. We're going to let him call half the races, a lead commentator, I believe. I didn't even tell you that until just now.
Wonderful, yay me.
So Derek will be doing that. That'd be pretty cool, something different. We all look forward to tonight's race. Derek Darlington, you raced here not too long ago. Of course, this is in the trucks, 114 laps. Playoff points definitely mean something now, even though we're not in the playoffs yet. But yeah, it should be a good one, I think.
Yeah, Darlington is one of these really tough tracks, and not gonna lie, if you watched Racing East on Mondays, what was it, last week? Yeah, we had fun. A lot of fun. This track, honestly, to me, this track sucks. I really don't like it because it is just so tough. And to me, there's just not a lot of good racing here. But I do put a big but here. It seems like for some reason in certain leagues, it puts on some of the greatest racing, and I think that's what we're getting ready to have happen tonight with such a great league that we got on tap here. I think these guys are probably going to put on one of the best races we've ever seen at Darlington.
Yeah, I think so too. When we was here, of course, Monday in the Cup Series, which you drove. We had a lot of green flag racing. I expect that here. Of course, one of the big things always at Darlington when we come here, cautions. And when I say that, it's because, Derek, you know this as well as anybody, cautions necessarily do not fly.
It's not so much the fact that yellows breed yellows. It's going to be the lack thereof of yellows. As I'm actually watching Paul Zoda go around on the racetrack right now, he's going on the back straightaway. If you kind of see that white dotted line in the bottom of the turns, everything above that is the racing surface. And if you kind of look at it, there's a lot of banking there. And on both ends of the racetrack, there's a lot of banking. And, one thing with the wrecks is that, they usually tend to slide down the banking. And once they get below that white dotted line, that yellow is not going to fly. To iRacing, that's considered out of the racing surface, and it will not. To iRacing is not considered a danger to the race having a car spin out to the bottom.
Yeah, and that's always a big thing here. And we talked about the playoff points, Derek. You're looking at it as well.
Mm-hmm.
We was talking about it in the pre-race. There's a couple guys I think that still legit have a chance. We was talking about really Jeff Hollingsworth is one of the guys we mentioned.
Yeah.
You said you wasn't sure, but we don't know.
Yeah, Jeff Hollingsworth right now sits 23rd in the points right now.
Yeah.
He sits 26 points out. And, with 5 races left and, the 5 races that we got left, of course, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. We got North Wilkesboro, Eldora, and Talladega left in that mix. So that's 3 races that we don't know what to expect. So, but I just think 26 points at him is really tough to make up. And I'll be honest, Jeff Hollingsworth, either he has really good races or he has really bad races. He doesn't have just an okay race that, he just finishes, top 10. Either he's finishing top 5 or he's a DNF finishing, maybe high 20s, low 30s.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple guys that, to me, looking at from 18th up, still have a chance. Not saying nothing bad about the guys further back. They still got a chance too if they win. But mathematically, to me, from what I look at, it's like 18th or 19th up have a chance.
Yeah, and, I talk about Eldora, and, that's really where, some of these guys that are right here on the cut line, because let's be real, honestly, I didn't even see that till now. 12th and 13th are tied in points right now.
Yes.
Jeff Unich, and
Sanchez,
Joe Sanchez, they are tied for points right now in 13th. And honestly, 14th and 15th are tied with, actually, go ahead and throw 16th into that. They're all tied for that for the 14th position. So right now, I mean, tonight we could see a lot of shakeups in that retrospect because, I mean, let's be real, 6 points, I mean, that's kind of big, especially, having 5 cars in a span of 6 points. I mean, that's kind of a small gap. And, at a track like this where it takes a certain kind of driver, I think, to win this race, I think 6 points could honestly make or break maybe someone's playoff run here tonight.
Is there someone that you see that's outside the top 12 that's going to grab a win? Do you see somebody from that top, 13
Honestly,
to 24?
besides Jeff Hollingsworth, because he ran really good at Daytona, and I expect him to do good at Talladega. Honestly, this is someone we talk about every single week, and I'm surprised we have not seen a great run out of him yet, and that is going to be Michael Trevarthen in the 31. We talked about it even at Daytona. I think to me, he's one of the better drivers in this series, and he just hasn't had the run to back it up right now. And that's kind of his big thing. He hasn't really had a solidifying race to kind of put his name into the hat here that he needs to have. And I mean, like we've said before, I've raced against this guy. This guy's going to get a win. He's going to get a win in this series.
Somebody that stands out to me looking at it, and he really impressed me last time we was at Gateway, was Jesse Bennell in the 96. Don't know
was
if
that
he's
last
gonna
week?
win.
That was at Lucas Oil. He finished second.
Lucas Oil, yeah. So, and with the track next week, I feel like that's where we can see him do well with North Wilkesboro. Maybe this place as well. We'll see. But qualifying is underway right now, and, well, Todd Cray's up on top, so he's like, don't forget about me.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't actually. He's not even on our list.
No, he's not. He's outside the top 25.
He's outside the top 25 in points, which I'll go ahead and say that's a bigger surprise. Yeah. I think that's kind of the biggest surprise that I see right now in the entire playoffs. Right now is that Todd Cray's outside the top 25. He's not even a potential. Right now, they basically say he's got no chance unless he wins a race.
Yeah, and he's one of the guys I think that we've seen win multiple races.
And I think Trevarthen Trevarthen hit the wall on his first lap, and his lap will not count. So we'll see what he can do this time. It's actually Todd Cray's got the pole position by 3/hundredths of a second, a 3:09 compared to a 3:40. And we'll see what Trevarthen can do across the line this time. I don't think he hit the wall anywhere. So coming to the line, a 28.459 puts him P7. So
Todd Guest coming to the start-finish line as well in that number 5 truck. He's looking to jump inside the top 10. He's going to be good enough. Ooh, 17.
For 17.
Wow.
And he's on his second lap right here, so I do expect this to be a much better lap. Look who just jumped up to second on the board. My man, Mark Jenkins, he just ran a 28.325. He's on his second lap here. We'll see what he can do this time by.
Yeah, we'll jump over to Mark here in just a moment, watching Todd as he works off the corner here. I think he is coming to the start-finish line. He is.
They both actually just crossed start-finish line, and Mark does not improve,
Guest
but
does.
a fan.
Yeah.
Who does?
Todd Guest does jump up to 7th.
He does jump up to 7th.
Trent Ringler, another one of the favorites, I think. By the way, before I forget, these guys run something in here called the Crown Jewel. And basically what that is, or Grand Slam, should I say, Travis McDaniel is the only one alive for this Crown Jewel or Grand Slam event. He has to win all the big races. The first one, I think, was Daytona, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure how they're eligible, so don't question none of that, what I'm saying. But I know he'd have to win here to keep being eligible for it, so we'll keep an eye on and see how he does. He is 4th right now, 5th now.
And Trent Ringler just goes to 3rd on the board with a 3.36, and we'll see if he improves this time.
It's a tough place to drive. Now, you drove it in the truck and the Cup. Your opinion now, do you think the truck's harder to drive here than the Cup car is?
100%. I would much rather drive. Honestly, you may even be surprised what I said. I'd rather drive the 87 car here.
Yeah, really?
Yep. And I hated driving the 87 car
compared to the truck?
Yes.
Wow. I like trucks. My favorite person to drive.
Honestly, I used to be that way too. In the end, they made the trucks hard, like extremely hard.
I hear you. They definitely upped them a little bit. That's for sure.
Yeah. Look who just went to the top
Johnny,
of the board.
Good Lord.
And that's only his first lap. We'll see if he improves. The times are really not improving on the second lap here, but we'll see what he can do to improve his time. He ran a 28.270 going through 3 and 4 right here. It looks like it'll be just as fast of a lap. I expect him to maybe run another 2. The only 2 in qualifying right now, coming across the line.
He does run a 2.
He still runs the 2 at 2:84.
Jason Bennell's also out there. By the way, I was looking. Johnny does not have a win this season.
Yeah.
Even though he's, I think, definitely safe for the playoffs. He's 5th.
Wow. Jesse Bunnell does not have a very good qualifying effort right there. P18, a 28.503. We'll see if maybe he can improve it here on the second lap. I mean, he was a little slow there, so there's definitely a lot of time he can make up here.
I like how we say he's slow, but literally he's only 2/10 off the lead back in 18th. That's how close these guys are.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. That's pretty close.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Coming across the line.
He does not improve.
A 6.59. He does not improve.
He dropped off quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. Wait.
Don't know if
I think we only got like 4 cars. So
what? 4 other cars. David Kamara. And remember, some of these cars may not qualify because they have a penalty.
Actually, yeah, there's actually a couple cars that...
The cars that have penalties, we talked about this. The 11, is he not qualified yet? Or
the
is he
11's
here?
not here.
Okay, the 5?
The 5, yeah, Todd Guess.
Okay, he's got a penalty, so that's an EOL for him, by the way. So he's going to be dropping from 9th back to the back, so that's a big penalty. The 53 and the 1.
The 1 did not qualify. The 53 is P19. So
yeah.
Honestly, what Todd Guess did right here, as you would think, well, why would he qualify? Well, now he's got him the 9th pit box.
Yeah, and I mean, it was a chance for him to qualify pole and take that top spot. And I'm not sure exactly what the 9th pit box looks like. There is advantages on pit road. You can kind of see it.
Now,
it's hard for us to see it.
I'm trying to think, what pit box number is that one that's got the wall right in front of it?
I'm looking at it now, and I can't see who's in front of it. There's a couple of them that has advantage. I think there's a couple stalls that's actually like that. There's no other car or truck that's going to be in front of you or behind you if you're the truck in front of it. So there is an advantage a little bit, I would say. And that one of them pit stalls I'm looking at, it's actually before the start-finish line, so it's in about the middle of pit road, I would say. So, I don't know how many that would be in here. I would probably say like around 16th, 15th or so, give or take. So it's right at the start-finish line is where it's at. Anyway, got about a minute left before qualifying ends. Derek picks the win.
Let's see.
If I do A squared plus B squared equals C squared, carry the 2.
And I think he's seriously doing this, by the way.
Let's see. If we divide that by, how many cars do we got here tonight?
28.
28 divided by 28. Times. Let's see. What day is it? It's the 13th of September. So, according to my abacus here, my pick will actually go, to the 09 of William Kempf. He is my pick to win tonight.
Really?
Yep.
Where does he start?
P12.
12. Okay. Yeah.
So by my So by the way, that's how I'm going to start picking my winners from now on. I'm going to start using my advocates now.
All right, you ready for my pick?
Yeah. So for whoever he's about to pick, I'm sorry, you will be out. You will be our first yellow tonight. So Adam, who do you pick to win the race?
Todd Cray.
Todd Cray.
I'm gonna be honest. He was very close to not coming out of my mouth. I literally about said Mark Jenkins.
Can't believe you did.
I about said Mark Jenkins. I'm picking Todd Cray because I want to see him in the playoffs. Just saying. Anyway, grid has begun, and you'll get a look here at your grid. It should be a fun race, though, I think. Of course, tonight's race, you guys see the logos popping up there as well. Tampa SUV Rentals. Cannot do this without them. We appreciate them. I believe that's done in Florida. If I'm not, okay, I'm probably wrong. But we do appreciate Tampa SUV Rentals. Of course, we cannot forget about the Infinite Hero, who we will put up on the broadcast in a minute. Infinite Hero, great program for soldiers coming back from military, trying to adjust to normal day life, mental and physical. So thank you very much for that. It's an awesome program they got. All right. We're gridding up. We just wait for a couple cars to get up. You do see, of course, some older style paint schemes here tonight, the 33. There's a bunch of them that you'll see. just around the track tonight. Everybody always has, you know. I still think the 32 is my favorite just because I painted it.
Honestly, you actually want to know what my favorite one is, though, out of all the throwbacks? I think you already know which one it is. Out of all the throwbacks that you see here, which one do you think is my favorite?
Probably the 17.
Honestly, yeah, that's who yeah. Like, I'm not even much of a Matt Kenseth fan, but
I would pick the 2.
You know, I was liking that car too. I just don't really know if that's a throwback or
It
not.
is a throwback.
To who?
Mark Martin's Xfinity car.
That would be why I don't know.
Pretty cool. But you didn't know I knew that, did you, buddy?
No, I probably wasn't even alive for that.
I'm going to be honest, I barely remember it because I was watching something on TV and I remember seeing that. I also am a fan of the 5 as well. Darrell Waltrip top truck. Pretty cool.
We only go one lap here, right?
Yes. This is not a short track. Next week should be too. Next week should be fun.
Yeah,
the 21's pretty cool too, by the way. I just realized, is that a junior throwback or?
I would hope, because if it isn't, he's definitely being the first yellow.
Yeah, I think it's a junior throwback.
Well, Todd Gray, Adam really just cursed you.
Yeah, it's a. Yeah, because I don't think Kevin Harvick ever drove the AC Delco, did he? No.
He did. Yeah,
he did?
yeah, he did. He did.
Did he?
Because I remember, because that was the car. That was the car I used to drive on NASCAR 2005. That was the contract that I got stuck in for the longest time. Was in that car.
I think that is the junior throwback, though.
That might be the junior throwback, but that's an Xfinity throwback.
The 33 is a Jeff Burton throwback.
I knew that one. But Adam, pace cars down, and I see sparks flying through the air.
You know what to do. Yep, you know what to do.
And pace cars, and hopefully they go green before the turn 1. They did that in practice. They waited till turn 1 to go green. But pace truck is in, and we are green here for the Southern 114, I believe is what the name of the race is.
Southern 250 underway.
Oh, 250. I was close enough.
And by the way, we did not mention Todd Cray's going to have the advantage on this restart because he is on the highline.
Yeah, nope. He just made a liar out of you because the 4 car is going to clear Todd Cray.
And we've seen some pretty big wrecks during practice. I'm talking,
yes,
how many cars
did
we count in that one?
I lost count after about 15.
Yeah, it was a big one. So I expect some big wrecks to happen here tonight. We'll see. Right now, Johnny able to stay out front. Our closest battle is going to be a little bit further back as the 24 start to put some pressure here on the 19. Not for long. I lied again as we're single file. And let's be honest. Oh, 19 harder to the wall. This race is not about passing. It's about surviving. Wait for that person to make a mistake because, Derek, you know this as well as anybody. Darlington Stripe is a real thing even here on iRacing.
Unfortunately, because that costed me a race win here. We got the 96. I believe that was the 96 who made a evasive move there trying to miss the 17. Actually, the 9 car, he is going nowhere but backwards right now. He must got rocks in that truck or something. He is going backwards and in a hurry. He's already, I think he's fallen out of the top 15, and he started P10.
Yeah, he's sitting 15th with Jesse Bennell right behind him. One thing with that matters is he's already locked into the playoffs. Yep. That's a good thing. And if you're already in the playoffs, Derek, how do you approach this? Like, honestly,
you wreck everybody.
You don't have nothing to race for.
Well, that too.
Like, of course you're here to race and win.
Yeah, and, I say that jokingly.
Yeah.
Talking about wrecking everyone. Yeah, but honestly, when you already have a win, honestly, your number one thing is not making people too mad that you're racing against. But, if it comes down to a late race decision, why not take 2 tires, Why not bump someone out of the way? Why not do certain things? You've got the opportunity to make certain moves like that normally you wouldn't be able to because, that could take me out and it could really hurt me. But if you've already got a win and you're locked in, you're going to be more willing to make certain moves. And I guarantee you we're about to see that with this 26 who's catching the score right now. And in a hurry, he caught him in no time, and he's all over his back bumper.
Yeah, you got to run Todd Cray. I don't want to say with ease, but he made pretty quick work of him there. Todd may be a little bit lenient right now so early on, but Trent, like I said, there's a reason why this guy's so good. If you look at how many races, he's won 2, I believe.
Yeah,
2 races. So I think him and Brantley Glasser's the only other one that's won 2 races this year. So
I thought there was 3 that has won 2, but
it's on the schedule.
Yeah,
points, but
I know. Actually, and the fun thing is Trent's not even leading the points right now.
Like, yeah, you're right. Brentley's leading the points. He's sitting 7th right now. Jeff Hollingsworth in 9th. Michael Trevarthen in 10th. Dwayne Hunt currently in 8th and at 19. And we're single file working off the corner. And that's one of the things, like I said, it's so easy to overdrive here. I think everybody's surprised on how quick these exits are. It may not seem like it on the broadcast, but Derek, you know this as well as I do. The speed around here is absolutely insane how quick you enter these turns.
Oh, like turn 1 right here, they are on edge getting into this corner right here because, I've seen it in the 87 cars, the street stocks, the cup cars, the trucks. I don't think I've ran Xfinity here in a couple of years, but I know at least those 4 cars, getting off into 1 is very scary.
Yeah, Hollingsworth was going at 180 just now.
Yeah, they are not going slow. They are not going slow by any means, and at least though in the cup cars, you're wide open through 1 and 2, and actually I think the Forme has got up there and touched the wall just a little bit.
Is there, this is hard to ask somebody this, but is there a turn on this track that you like more than the other? I know that's a weird question.
That I like?
I wouldn't say like. That's easier.
That's easier?
I don't know
no.
what that is. It's sparking, by the way. It really looks like the lights are on fire.
Okay, yeah. So if y'all happen to see that last night is absolutely what threw me bananas last night.
I don't know what
sitting there racing, coming off of 4, I just see something sitting there bouncing back and forth like a basketball in midair.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Weird.
Good job, iRacing. But hey, the battle for the lead starting to heat back up. The 26 starting to run back down the 4.
Yeah, you're seeing...
Trent got in the wall, I think, just a little bit.
He did that, but look at the run. He got off turn 4.
Yeah. I'm not going to say what I thought I was going to say. You knew what I was going to say, right?
I think so.
Yep, okay. Because he just went up and did it again.
I know what you're talking about, but no, that does not work here.
It don't work here?
No.
That's a shock.
No, iRacing fixed it. Can't do it at Bristol no more. Well, not supposed to be able to. Anyway, different story, different time. Watching the battle for the lead. As top 5, kind of checked out a little bit over Mark Jenkins. Yeah, we'll say kind of. Brentley Glesser and 7th, Dwayne Hunt, Jeff Hollingsworth, William Kemp. Michael Trevarthen is 11th. Whew. And we're not sure. Actually, I do got how many laps we got on a field run. And I forgot to let you know, so I do apologize there.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I'll let you know everything, well, most of the time.
Most of the time.
Field window's only 40 laps. So that's interesting. And of course, these guys do have 4 sets of tires. So, you ran this race not too long ago in a cup car.
Mm-hmm.
Same tire model as the trucks. Let's go ahead and be honest. It is the same tire model. Did the tires wear out quick? I know it's a different car, but...
Honestly, no. The tires didn't wear out quite like what I thought they would. They're not as bad as what the 87 cars. Actually, we do got a battle here going on for 5th.
Yeah.
Mark Jenkins takes over that. Actually, no, my bad. That was the battle for 6th.
Sean Bradley took over 4th as well. Mark Jenkins fell back to 6th.
Oh, Mark Jenkins fell. Okay.
Because I think he started 2nd, right?
Jenkins started 3rd.
Yeah, 3rd.
I think he might starting to be making his way back up. But, no, the tires really don't wear here quite like what you would think they would. Now, they do wear quite a bit. But, this track isn't quite that old, so the tires are not really, running through a very tough surface. Actually, the battle for 2nd has been starting to heat up just a little bit.
Yeah, Trent Ringler, Todd Cray. I feel like, and you've raced Todd before, I feel like in a way Todd's really good at this. Long run races, I feel like suit him.
He could just stay out of trouble, and that's been his thing. He's been caught up in a lot of stuff this season.
Unnecessary stuff,
yeah. As actually, he's all over the back door. This 26 right now, following him into turn number 1.
Did you just say back door of the 26?
He's on the back bumper, back door. It don't
Ain't
matter.
That kind of strange stuff?
Technically, am I wrong though?
There's not a door though.
I'll make it a door. But of course, just as soon as we say that, the 26. Todd got on the wall. Well, I'm done talking about Todd for a little while. He's probably glad to hear that. Actually, the battle, I believe, now actually forfeit. Actually, Adam, we got a good little group of cars right here battling for about the P5 position here.
Yeah, it's Travis McDaniel and Mark Jenkins, Bradley Glesser, and Jeff Hollingsworth. Right here, Dwayne Hunt almost got the wall. Maybe actually he scraped it. Good battle here right now for 5th place. And that's what we're going to kind of keep where we're watching right now. That wind.
And honestly, Adam, this is what I was talking about. This is the kind of racing right here that Darlington produces. Yeah, we'll see these kind of groups or whatever, but I mean, not a whole lot's going to happen. Just
you'll see more guys. You'll see more guys scrape the wall and stuff than anything. And I'm going to be honest. We talked about it kind of the pre-race. You said it's not your favorite track. It's a very tough place to drive. I will say that.
Very.
But as far as a viewer standpoint, I don't think you see action here like you know. Oh, it's every one of the 5 cars just hit the wall, by the way. The 2, the 33.
Well, you know what? If we're going to be consistent, you might as well let everybody do it. So actually, this probably just stacked up everyone right now. The 24 is trying to look low the 33. The 97 is trying to look low the 2 here. They dive it off into turn 3. This is honestly one of the hardest places to make a pass, I think, in all of NASCAR is that turn right there. As actually the 24 actually may even lose out here on P7 because here comes the 97. Actually, no, he got back up.
My opinion, I don't think you're going to be able to make a pass right now. We're 20 laps into this run. Most of your passes are going to be done on pit stops as soon as the green flag drops and just people making mistakes.
Well, go ahead and tell that to the 24 because he sure did not get your message.
Well, let's see
because he's going back again. He's actually going to clear the 30.
Nope.
He's not going to clear him just yet. Here comes Mark looking back on the outside. This is going to be really tight off the corner. So actually, the 24 does actually a very smart thing there. Gave him plenty of room. But now I can say Jeff Hollingsworth definitely did close the door this time. As there's a lot of smoke and Jeff Hollingsworth cuts the 24 a break.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. There's just so much high line momentum. The only way to me, if you're going to make a pass here, is by getting to somebody's outside. Honestly, I mean, you can get close as you want, unless you put the bumper to them or they get in the wall. This many laps in, tires wearing out, I don't know if we're going to be able to see complete passes. As soon as I say that, I think somebody a little bit further back, I think it was Rob Jenkins. Actually, a couple, who was that? Like 96 giving up 2 spots. Jesse Bedell.
Oh, wow. Big, heavy damage to the 87 car. He's actually going to bring it in this time. This is actually something else we did not talk about is getting onto this pit road, and that right there, he may get caught.
That was tough.
I think he may have got it.
Yeah, tell people about that there. We didn't really see it too good right there. It's hard to see it from that view. Tell people about that. That is a blind corner.
As I'm slowly dying because I'm choking on something.
Oh, boy.
I hate you so much. Yeah, no, this pit road I think is one of the hardest pit roads to get onto because it is.
Are you sure about that though?
What would you say is the harder pit road?
I say Dover's harder.
No,
but Darlington's right there with it though.
Dover's not even that hard to get onto.
See, nah, for me, I drive right into the barrier.
Well, no, because you got to get off of it going into 3 at Dover.
Yes, but anyway, it is very tough.
It is one of the toughest pit roads to get onto, I think, in all of NASCAR, at least at the tracks right now. To get on is actually, Adam, we've got some interesting battles going on the racetrack right now. We're almost 3 wide here for P8 or I don't even know what position that is.
That's P7, 8, and 9 right here.
Yeah, they are all side by side right there. The 32 tried to make it 3 wide there. And actually, I think he's one of the only Fords in the top 10 right now. It's that 32.
Yeah, looking at it, there's not very many Fords really running. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 Fords, maybe.
And he is definitely the highest one. It's actually, here comes Jeff Hollingsworth. He's going to actually give a little bit of a squeeze to Mark Jenkins. Jenkins might give him the room here as Jeff Hollingsworth comes up. But, Adam, something we didn't talk about, though, is did maybe the 87 pit too early?
Yeah, I mean, possibly. Being that this is a 40-lap run, or 40-lap race. I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, I would say so. Like, personally, I to me, and you know this from experience here, Derek, you really want to try to run this out as long as you can.
Yeah, here you definitely want to try to run this thing out as long as possible. Because I'll be honest, fresh tires, yeah, they feel good, but you got to get a couple laps on the tires for them things to really start feeling good. Because you will definitely be loose. But right now, kind of all throughout the field, everyone's kind of, well, I kind of say that, and there's still kind of some groups here or there that could very easily start battling.
A little bit of a battle here for a second. I will be honest with you. I've looked at something just now on the live time, and lap times have fallen off by almost 2 seconds. Actually, over 2 seconds, right there.
That right there is that's a Darlington thing. That's a Darlington. And our leader was gone there for a moment.
I see it too. Brentley Glasser on pit road.
Now that might be scheduled.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be scheduled, I would say. Yeah, because his truck is not really damaged. I mean, there's a little bit there. I don't even see Darlington's drop, so I would say that's scheduled.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. Actually, he does. Actually, no, he don't. I'm trying to see if I can get a good camera view on the front of that car. Yeah, no damage on the back. So what?
His top 3 are gone.
Well, it's because they've been battling back here. And yeah, actually, that is a for sure scheduled pit stop for this 24 car. That is a scheduled pit stop.
So another thing, Derek, and you're seeing it right now. One of the toughest things at any track, and I don't care what kind of track, maybe with the exception of like Talladega and Daytona, lap cars. And in a place like this, it's difficult.
You know my thoughts on lap cars.
So your thought is pretty much, it's somebody up here. I'm not sure who that is up in front of me now. I think that might be Bryson Thomason. Yeah. And the thing is, Derek, your pretty much thought is keep running your race. You know, you're trying to do what you can do.
Yeah, my philosophy, at least with lap cars, is that as long as you run a consistent line. Now, I would prefer you get out of the racing line, especially if I'm battling someone. But, I mean, no, if you are extremely slow, yeah, get out of the racing line. That would be definitely a smarter thing to do. But as long as you run a consistent line, because technically, as long as you don't get the blue and yellow crossed flag, which I don't believe they have here on iRacing, you technically don't have to move. Unless it is a league rule that you have to move.
Yeah, the 93 on pit road as well.
Okay. But as long as it's not a league rule, I mean, technically, to me, the lap car shouldn't have to move over. Because he's still racing.
Yeah, I mean, there's still people out there. I mean, he could still be racing for points, trying to make this chase, or playoffs.
Yeah, and that's the thing I don't quite understand. And because that's at least one thing that I've never done, and that's something that I know for sure I've never done, is I've never got pissed off at a lap car.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it if you're a leader. Like, I understand it. But you also got to look at it from their standpoint as well, in my opinion of it. Don't come down and intentionally block the leader.
Unless you're pissed at him, and then I say I'll go all for it then.
Now if he has ran you down for like 10 seconds or whatever it was, then on the straightaway, maybe give it to him. Like,
yeah, down the straightaway. Now, like, if there's a way where you don't lose that much time, then I would maybe try to get out of his way. But, if, like, you're...
What? 12 hard.
12?
Yeah, Ross can do hard impact.
Well, like, my thing with, if you, like, especially if you're running down someone, you're not going to want to give up any time. And, that's the thing that the leader's going to have to, because how I look at it, too, is that you got to run every leader like you would, you got to run everyone the same.
Yeah,
unless he's a teammate.
I agree.
If he's a teammate, then, you're probably going to get, told, kind of how to let someone around you. And, and I'm not going to lie, I've done that as a lap car. I've not given someone the lane, and then my teammate comes up, and guess where I went? I got out of the racing line. But that's just because that's a teammate, and I don't blame if someone else did it to me. I wouldn't blame them. I'd be mad.
We got something special, by the way, coming up this week on Trackside Racing Network. And, of course, it is the Back of the Game podcast. I think we may try to do that Tuesday, Derek. I don't know how you feel about Tuesday.
Maybe it might be Thursday.
Maybe Thursday. What do you got on Thursday or Tuesday? It don't matter. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, we do got a Back of the Game podcast coming back up here soon. If you have not watched our Back of the Game podcast, please do so. And make sure you guys follow it because we think it's actually pretty good. We've had some pretty good guests on. We are going to have a guest here, probably not this week, but the next one we'll have another guest on. Maybe a guy from this league. Yeah, we could probably do something like that. That'd be fun. We'll definitely have somebody on.
But for sure this week, though, week 1, NFL. Thoughts, reactions, and preview for week 2.
I don't want to talk about no reaction.
We are definitely going to talk about reactions.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know I got to.
Hollingsworth on pit road. Dwayne Hunt on pit road. Rob Jenkins on pit range. Joshua Sharif on pit road. Ross Canoe on pit road. Green flag pit stops have started. Let's just be honest.
And actually, Todd Cray is already off of pit road, and he is rolling right now. So right now, the 4 and the 26 may want to start looking to come in, unless it's not that big of an...
right. Because Todd is going to be eating them up on tires.
26 is already on pit road.
Yep. Trent Ringler on pit road.
And Todd Cray is all by himself.
This 4 staying out like this is going to hurt him a lot because he's going to have to drive back through traffic. Now he's coming to pit road. We got to watch him, make sure there's no issues because we know what can happen, Derek.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is a really hard pit box to get into, or pit lane to get onto, and he gets in.
He looked good coming
so now we look, we wait.
You know what's going to be weird though? Todd Cray would not be your leader.
Who would be?
I think Brentley Glasser will be. Into 24. Even though he's been away sooner, it might not last forever. The 24 is in front of Todd Cray right now. Just want to point that out. And then Sean Bradley, and then the 21 of Todd Cray.
Well, and here's the thing, too. The 21 has gained a ton of time on this 26, I think.
Yeah.
I think
the 4 might be hurting here, where you waited so long. I get it. I'm having trouble right now. 4 just now leaving pit road. So Todd Cray was able to clear the 4 by a lot.
Yeah. Actually, right now, Todd Cray's got about a turn advantage over over Trent Ringler right now. Right now, he would be the leader right now. And... You know, this could be big.
Brentley can still go another 30 laps, by the way. Because remember, he pitted 12 laps ago.
Yeah. And right here shows the gap. It's about it's about almost a 3-second gap between the 21 and the 26 as the 87 collects the wall on the outside of the 21. Gave the 21 a little scare there, but he will continue on.
Yeah, big pass right there for Todd. Definitely been in that situation a couple of times this season, just not his fault. Luckily, nothing overcame with that.
And Adam okay, he's been on pit road. So actually, the gap right now, Adam, is only at about 3 seconds right now to between Todd Cray and Bentley Glasser.
Oh, it's closing quicker than that.
It's closing. Yeah, it's closing.
Adam Matz, yeah, he's just out in the pit road. You know, I don't quite understand the whole point of waiting until at 40. Let's see, 80. Yeah, because really, if you could do it on 35.
Because you ain't got to go to 120. You ain't got to go to 120.
37, I would say. 37 is what you really want.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, no, it's at 2.3 seconds right now, and I'll be honest, Adam, he's pulling that gap on Trent right now.
He's definitely going to. Let's see, looking at last time Trenton. I'm very interested in Johnny back in 5th.
Here's the thing, though. I just happen to see, I can finally see both the 24 and the 21 in the same view right now. It's about a second and a half right now.
And the 24.
Oh, because the 24 is stuck in major traffic right now.
Hard traffic right there. That really slowed him down.
He's actually getting passed by a lap car.
Yeah, that's the 09. That 09 is who is that? Sorry, I can't.
That's Unich, ain't it? No, that's Kemp.
Yeah, and he's on fresher tires, so.
Yeah, but here we go. They're within a half a second of each other. It's actually, the 24 is getting a big run on the 63 right here. Woo! This is tight right here. Here he goes. Todd Cray is all over the back bumper of the 21. He's going to be stuck to the outside here. We'll see what kind of run he can maybe get as the 63 is actually going to hang on just a little bit. Actually, here comes a small run to Todd Cray trying to make.
Yeah, see, this is where it's interesting.
You can't blame the 63 for hanging on. as actually Paul Soda does get out of the way. But here comes Todd Cray looking to the inside. He takes the lead away from Bentley Glasser. Actually wants to turn and maybe put the crossover move.
One of the best passes I've seen at Darlington ever made. He turned down in the center of the corner.
But we can't say too much yet because actually that 26, he is coming, and that 4. They are both coming and in a hurry.
Yeah, last time by, the 4 ran a 28.84 or 8.74. Todd Cray a 29.6.
He is coming, and he is coming quick. It's actually now I'm actually able to see all the top 4 is all in the same screen right now for me. So they are definitely closing down to each other. You know, I don't for a middle of the run of a green flag run right now. This is getting pretty exciting. Wow, what a pass right there! That 26 just made on that 24. I mean, coming off the corner, dove it to his inside, made it look like it was as easy as can be as he takes over second.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a matter of time before he catches Todd. If you're Cray, though, you really want to try to hold this lead as long as possible before you have to pit. Like, the goal would be, when these guys are catching you, is when you got to hit pit road. That would be the goal. Don't know if he's going to do that, but...
I mean, I think he can maybe hold off Ringler, maybe. It's actually right there. Ringler did not gain that much time. But, you know, what may start making this 26 start pushing it, though, is seeing that 4 is coming. I can't say that 4 is definitely coming. And he is coming very quickly.
He's passing 3rd right now. Bentley Glasser going to go back to 4th. Johnny moves up to 3rd. So let me ask you a question. If you're Johnny, do you maybe not stay out as long now?
No, now. Here's the thing is now you have that advantage that you can pit early and things be okay because you know you're going to have enough at that point. I just don't know really if you want to try to do it that soon, no. I mean, because I don't know. There's just a lot, but at least he knows that he can go at least a little bit longer compared to everyone else. But right now, we'll take a quick look at the gaps now, as Trent Ringler has actually got it within 1 second. Todd Cray has to make an evasive move off of 2 there, almost collides with the wall. It's actually Johnny is now inside of 2.5 seconds now. So the top 3 is starting to slowly come back together like they were when the green flag pit stops had started.
Yeah, Ringler's going to catch Cray. Like, he's closing in. He might not be closing in super quick, which is exactly what Cray wants. The only thing that worries me with Cray is, did he pit too early? It's great to have the lead. Like, that's great. But on the long run, like, not saying we're going to go caution-free by any means. But...
Heaven forbid we go caution-free.
Yeah, that would be crazy, by the way. I've never seen that.
At Darlington, yes.
Yeah.
But I right here, though, I hate to say it, that 26 looked extremely fast. He gained almost 0.2 that lap right there.
Yeah, so it should be interesting to see.
I think that 4 might be running them 2 down faster than that.
Well, I can tell you this time, last time by, Trent Ringler was faster than a 4.
Oh,
Not by much, but he was faster.
I think Todd Cray's struggling in the center right now.
Yeah. Have you noticed how he turns down a little bit in the center now? He's not riding up against the wall.
He's definitely struggling in the corners right now. Right there, he didn't lose as much time, but someone gained about 0.4 behind those 2.
Yeah.
That's the 4.
Yeah, Johnny, remember how I said he was, not really catching them super quick? I think he just had a couple bad laps.
Yeah, because he's now underneath 2 seconds now. Oh, Todd Cray in the wall! And well.
That's just a strap. He'll be all right.
I mean, it's fine. I've seen worse.
While that's going on, Steve Unit's back here trying to make a pass for 7th against Mark Jenkins in the 27.
Hey, battle for the lead has picked up. The 26 is starting to breathe down on that neck there, the 21. But as that's probably getting ready to happen, that's probably all the 4 wants right now.
Wait a minute. I got to comment on something somebody just said
what?
in the broadcast. Judy Jenkins commented on the broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of laughed because we actually mentioned this. She said, "Good evening, gentlemen. No, I'm not spotting for Mark. Just watching through his car." We actually thought you were spotting, by the way.
Yeah, we thought you were spotting. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The 26 trying to look to the inside of the 21. He was looking, didn't quite commit to it. It's actually, that's the 2 right there on pit road. He was P5 at one point.
The 2? Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, that's an early pit stop for him. Correct?
That's a very early pit stop.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Adam, I don't know if you've noticed, but this is about to be a 3-car fight.
Sean Bradley on pit road.
Oh, here we go. 26, 21, side by side. 21 not going to give him any room in the center of the corner. And the 21's going to hold on for a little bit longer.
Johnny likes seeing that happen.
Oh, that's what he wanted right there. And he pulled in another 2/10 right there. As actually Travis McDaniel has called it a night. He is done for the night.
Really?
Yep.
That's big news because that takes away the Grand Slam for anybody.
Yep.
So that's a big one. Sean Bradley, as I mentioned, he's on pit road.
Yeah. Here we go. The 26 is actually running a little bit lower line. But here comes that 4-car out of nowhere. Just kidding. As he has been a man on a mission these last, I'd say, about 10 laps right now. He is breathing on the neck of that 26. And, that's not what the 26 wanted to see.
Yeah, another thing I've been sitting here watching is the lap counts keep going up. The stints so far, Craig's been out there now for 23 laps once they hit the line. So he's going to have to pit here within, 13 laps?
Yeah.
From what we're guessing where he normally pits.
Well, right now, didn't he pit near 40, though?
I think it was 37.
He's got to at least make it to 70. He's got to make it to 76. He's got to.
The reason why I'm saying 37 because Johnny pitted 3 laps after him.
Yeah. Here we go. 26 looking to the inside. Made that dive late. Todd Cray in the wall.
Oh, we've seen that before. Side by side.
And Todd Cray will actually, he clears him.
Yeah, outside momentum, man, I'm telling you.
Woo! Well, here's the deal, though. If that 26 tries that again, that 4's probably going to go to the top lane and probably try to hang on and take away second, then try to set up a pass here. But here we go. Todd Cray actually going a little bit defensive there. Gets back up into his lane right there. As they go through turns 3 and 4, coming to lap 61.
Yeah, this 4 is about to make a move, I think.
Yeah,
you think if you're
right
Johnny,
now,
you don't want to ride behind him too long.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
And oh!
What was that?
I thought that 4 done sent the 26 to the inside wall there for a second.
Oh gosh, Derek gets excited when he makes that noise.
Oh boy. And right now, these guys need to make it another 15 laps. I think maybe more. They need to go quite a long ways to maybe make this.
What lap did you say they have to make it to make it?
I think 76. Because that puts them at 40.
76 would be 40?
76 to 114.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's going to be tough, actually.
Actually, with that, yeah. That would be 40.
I seen the 87 when 21. And I was like, by the way, what happened? The 4 fell off a little bit.
Yeah, because where the 87 passed him,
right.
The 87 passed him at the entry and really messed up the 4. And now the 4 has lost all that time that he has gained up. And that may play into the favor of the 26s. Now he can maybe try another pass here on the 21. Is actually, you can see the 21 once again trying to break the draft a little bit. I don't know why he would do that, but he did. And going through turns 3 and 4, once again, that 26 just not close enough. And Adam, here we go again. Lap traffic. Where do you want this lap traffic to go right now? Yo.
Oh.
Just take everything we just talked about and just throw it
You
out
ain't
the
gonna
window.
guess who it is.
Who?
Well, yeah, you can just by saying what I just said, you can be like, guess who it is.
Todd Guess.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We need to watch our leaders here because there's a lot.
And the 93.
Lot of lap traffic. Hold on. I want to make sure our leader doesn't get ran over here. Okay, I think we're good. So what happened?
The 5 and the 93. Oh gosh. And a 17.
Oh no.
Oh, that 9 almost missed it. And, oh.
I don't know really what happened here.
What happened?
Did the 5 come down on the 93? That's Patrick in the 93. He's one of the lead owners here,
well, you know Kyle Busch's move on Chase Elliott? I think we just see that reinvented here in the trucks.
Yeah, he definitely came up and tagged him.
He came up and just took out that 93.
Yeah, he definitely tagged
Thankfully,
him.
I think the 93 got the better end of it. Actually, the 93 did get the better end of it.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. He was so close to hitting that. But, yeah, now, Derek.
Like I said, take everything we just talked about.
Well, I don't know if we're going to have another caution or not, but I do want to go ahead and mention this. Field strategy now is going to be big later in this race.
Yeah.
And tire strategy.
So, here we go. Everyone coming down pit road. Pit road's closed.
Huh?
Pit road was closed.
Was the light red?
The light's red.
I didn't see it.
The light was red. Back it up. Go look at it. The light was red.
Where's my pit lane 2? Maybe
You'll see it on pit lane 1 as they're entering.
Hold on, I'm going to have to wait.
Because there's no...
I'll wait till after pit stops, but I want to check it.
Well, you see, the exit light's green.
Maybe that means it's... I don't know.
Could it be because I'm a spectator and maybe if I wanted to go out there on track, technically... But no, but why though? It wouldn't say my pit lane's closed though. But here we go, race off, and the 21's going to win the race off.
26, 4,
and
97.
That's a 97. I don't know who's driving the Wirt Burton car.
89, Jeff Unich, Steve Unich, 27, Brentley Glasser, Rob Jenkins, Dwayne Hunt, Mark Jenkins losing a ton of time. He's actually still on pit road, so he's going to drop outside the top 15 for sure.
Let me see if maybe the light's still red.
I didn't see it. I'm gonna be honest.
I seen it.
I don't
the light
know
was still
what.
Red.
I don't know what camera's best to watch it from.
Pit lane 1. Yeah, dude, it's still red. Or chopper. Go to your chopper or pit lane 1 camera, dude.
I don't know if you're using the same camera as me.
I sent the ones that you used me.
Yeah, I don't have pit lane 2.
It's pit lane.
Just pit lane, yeah.
Yeah, just pit lane. And look and go watch the 46 entering pit road. That light is sitting there blinking red, meaning do not enter.
You know what? I can just fly up there.
Yeah, do that.
Or not. I'm just gonna.
But now I do kind of want to figure out there what happened there between the 5 and the 93, because you know I don't want to put.
It is red, ain't it?
It is. I told you it was.
Oh, I don't know why it's like that.
But I do want to figure out what happened there, because I hate to say it, that didn't look good on the fives point point of view there, because I mean he just came straight up the track.
We're not doubling up yet, are we?
No.
Okay, what I want to do, I'm gonna bring in Patrick.
Okay.
And get his thoughts on it.
Okay. By the way, if anything is said, that does not represent how we speak or how we feel here on TRN. So you can go ahead and bring him in.
Patrick, it's Adam and Derek up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Adam.
What happened, man, out there? Bring that caution out. It looked like he just came up a little bit and tagged you.
Yeah, just trying to stay out of his way, and next thing I knew, I was going for a ride.
Probably not too happy. How's the truck feeling? I know you got a little bit of damage right now, but how's the truck feeling? It looked like you spent some time on pit road getting some of that repaired.
Oh, it was feeling decent, just really loose. This is not my best track by any means necessary.
Sure. Well, man, sorry about your luck. I know you're probably not too happy, understandably so. We'll be watching you, though, because it might get a little exciting. Good luck, Beth.
Thanks, Adam.
I hope I pulled him into the right channel.
Oh, if not,
yeah,
well, I forgot. I ain't got
the right
power,
channel.
but yeah, he's in the right channel.
Yeah, we need to get you that power, by the way. That'll help me out a lot. So we'll get that.
I wouldn't do it anyway, even if you asked me to. Anyway.
You should be able to pull people now.
Okay, I should, yeah. We'll speak more on that here in a moment on what we just heard, but here we go, Adam. This might get... Hey, Adam, pit lane's open now.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Anyway.
I don't understand that either.
I'm broken. I still see those sparks, by the way. Green flag
And
back
green flag is out, and we are back to racing here. Fantastic start for both guys up front and for the guys in row 2. Row 3, different story, as the 89 does not get going. As, oh boy, well, yeah, so actually, I do agree with that. Let's, we're going to go ahead and crank it up here, as this is getting crazy. Boy, that never gets old. And actually, for the first time, I can actually hear the crowd a little bit in my right ear.
It was pretty cool, though.
It was. And honestly, I kind of wish we would have went to it a little bit sooner because the racing wasn't just. But actually, here we go. Battle for second. The 4 trying to get to the inside of the 26 right here going to turn number 3.
That's Johnny on the inside. Remember, Johnny led over half of this race. I would say half. I don't know.
Actually, no, not even. Todd Cray's actually been in the lead for about half of this race now. Because he took over about lap 40.
When the pit stops happen, yeah.
Yeah.
So really right now it's about even between both of them, how many laps they've led.
So, thing that, we was actually talking about before the green flag, well, as soon as the yellow came out, is that, fuel strategy has become big now because, they're only going to be able to make it if they were to pit in the next 2 laps.
So basically what you want to do, I feel like, Derek, and I don't know how you feel about this, cut this in half.
Yeah.
Don't run these tires to the max.
You don't need to because everyone has to pit.
Yeah.
They have to.
And I want to mention Todd Cray is coming to lead 31 laps. Johnny has led 30, I believe it's 37. Yeah, 37.
Yeah. So right now, Todd Cray pretty much doing what we said he would have to do, and that's go out here and dominate this race, and that is definitely what he is doing right now.
I'll tell you something that was an interesting move right there. It's the 26. How about this? Here comes the 4. The 26 went down to try to block that a little bit. Wasn't able to. But like I said, I think that highlight momentum, you see it right there.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. If another yellow comes out from here on, it's fuel strategy goes out the window.
Hey, we're not really talking about Jeff Hollingsworth. We're not going to ignore that, by the way.
What did someone in the comments ask?
No, nobody's asked that. I'm just saying, we talked about him needing a good night. And we can't forget about the 27 right there, Steve Unich. Hey, he's throwing it back to Bill Davis Racing from 2000. That is Dave Blaney's truck, I believe, that he's racing tonight. So that's pretty cool.
Actually, I think we've got about the top 10 kind of right here, kind of nose to tail. It's the top 10 exactly right here. Is that my pick up there in P8? Oh, my pick is in 8th. I can't pick good race car drivers. What?
I picked the 09. That's right, because you started 12th.
Yep.
That's right. Never mind. There he goes. He's around. Caution might come out. There it is.
Hey, yo, 09, you are never getting picked again, ever. I don't care. I don't care if my very intense formula does pick you.
Oh, gosh. Hey, I'm not laughing at him,
I know,
wrecking.
I'm being
wanna
extremely
make
hard
sure.
on someone that just wrecked. So hold on, I need to go back and watch this wreck and make sure it wasn't him.
I think that was net code. I know there's other content, but I think it was a net code.
You know, this might be the weirdest wreck I've ever seen in iRacing.
It was kind of strange. Did he just
Because you
want to
know what happened? No. So what happened is the 24 made contact with
That was the biggest net code I've ever seen in my life.
No, he got loose.
Oh, no, that was net code.
There's no way that was
No,
net code.
are you not? No, that is net code.
Let me go on board with him. Hold on.
Hold on, let me see if the back end crinkles up when he spins.
Oh no, he got hit. Yep, it was net code.
Yeah.
Okay, iRacing, fix your sim.
That was pretty bad, I'm not going to lie.
And pit road is closed, but everyone has decided to come down pit road.
This show is closed.
iRacing, fix your sim.
Hey, we can't be too bad. It is a build week still.
I don't care.
I mean, I do see flying sparks, apparently.
Yes, I know. Fix your sim. And here we go. Do you remember the 21 does pit before the 26? So, actually, no. I think the 26 pits before the 21. He does. Here we go. Who gets into the box better? Ooh, this is gonna be close.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close.
One of which we're never going to get put on iRacing Live now.
Oh, and I don't ever expect to, because until iRacing fixes their sim, I'm not gonna keep
Race
talking
off
trash
pit
about it.
road, 21 wins it.
4 got second.
Wow, yeah. That's a big
And who
one.
is that just came out third?
Ross could do 2 tires, by the way.
26 out caught speeding.
No way.
Yes.
Well,
He may have tried to gas it up to beat the 4 off and got caught speeding.
and that's a penalty you're not going to recover from this late.
Not with this many laps left. No.
And, I mean,
I'm watching his speed.
With this many cars, you're not really recovering.
Oh, he was
from
going
that.
50 at the line.
That is, you've been there.
And I hate to say it, Adam, I think he goes behind lap cars.
I think you're right, actually.
At least everyone makes it now on fuel and tires now. But Trent's going to come back down pit road here. I mean, why not?
Yeah, you might
I mean,
as well. If you got any kind of damage or any optionals or anything.
Now, my question, no one stayed out, did they?
Negative. Well,
No.
Patrick did. Mainly, I think because he was a waiver on car. He stayed out, and David Kamara stayed out in the 02. So, Kamara is a lap down. So we'll see how that plays out. So yeah, that's why Pat the 93 stayed out, because they are getting the waiver around.
So, Adam, do you want a score update for Sunday Night Football right now?
I've already got it up. I've been watching it.
If you haven't been watching, I hope you're not recording it, because...
What if maybe? Yeah, they might want to know. His name.
Yeah.
the guy-
Right now, Rams...
Well.
What? Wait, should I say it? Yes or no?
I probably was.
You know how much I don't... I mean, first off, it's 2 teams that no one honestly cares about, so...
Yeah, it's true. Go ahead and say it.
Rams are winning 10-7 with 6:04 left in the second.
Whatever.
So what?
Whatever. I'm just mad about my fantasy football team. You know what we need?
What?
I wish we could program iRacing fantasy for our leagues.
Well, then everyone should pick me.
You gotta wreck half the field.
Exactly. Then I would win. Perfect strategy.
That would be pretty cool if we could have an iRacing fantasy league for our leagues.
That would be absolutely horrible.
I believe these drivers would be like, I picked myself to win. I'm just gonna wreck everybody.
Exactly. Oh,
Fantasy
okay,
points.
maybe we would make a rule saying you can't pick yourself.
I don't know if we can make a rule, because like it would have to be a computer program that does it.
Yeah, but we can enforce it though.
Let's be honest though, we can't afford to make something like that.
No, especially with you. No,
Yeah, I'm a cheat.
I'm kidding.
Green flags have to come out there.
You're just gonna leave me to that.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you this, Adam. Do you think, as green flag is out, Adam, do you think the yellows are done?
And remember I said the big one? Todd Cray and the Ford just got together.
Yeah!
Oh, God. I don't know how Todd saved that. How about Steve Unit's going to the outside?
Dude, Todd's about to lose everything right now.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. No yellow. Yellow's not going to come out for that, is it?
Nope. And you don't want to know who's in it.
Yep. Okay, iRacing. There better be another wreck.
Was that a manually thrown?
No, there better be another wreck.
Somebody may have pulled back up on track.
Maybe?
Maybe the 89 when he backed up, I think, maybe.
I mean, but I've done that before and the yellow's not come out.
That's what it was for, though. It was the 89.
Do you got a program that says that's who it's for? Or does it?
No, I'm just going by what I see.
Okay.
But,
you know, though, I'm sitting here looking, though. Does the 89 have that much damage?
No, but you want me to tell you who I feel? But not really. But I feel bad for the 97.
Oh, yeah, the 97 got caught. What happened, though? Because it was coming off the corner.
Was there more net code here? Hold on. The 97 was underneath the 89. No, he definitely.
No, 97 just came up and tagged him. Oh! Rob Jenkins!
Yeah, he got some pretty good damage from that, too.
That's honestly, I think, what may have gave all the damage to the 97. I was wondering how he got rear end damage, and that right there kind of explains it.
The 10's got some pretty significant front end damage. Hollingsworth's got
significant. He's got wing damage. He's got wing damage.
That whole deck lid's messed up and front nose. What was the other number? Sorry, it was the 89.
Yeah, the 89
okay,
in the Caterpillar car.
89's not horrible.
No, he hit that front nose kind of hard, but I think that's the only thing he hit, so he might be all right.
And like I said, I still think I'm expecting a big one. I don't think that was it.
Well, you know, Adam, that kind of did answer my question, though. But let me ask you this again: do you think the yellows are done?
No.
I think you may have answered me, but I don't. That or you had your mic muted.
Real fast, by the way. No, I'm sorry. I do expect a big one.
Okay.
A bigger one. Real fast, you see Adam Matt's car here, by the way. I just want to mention that is his throwback to a 2005 Series truck champion Ted Musgrave. So it's not too old of a
He's not the only
throwback.
person I've seen run that.
Yes. Of course, Travis McDaniel, we talked about him running the Winn-Dixie paint. Can't show him. The 96, running the Mark Martin Valvoline paint, which, oh my goodness, I hit the wrong button. I think a lot of people are kind of, accustomed to seeing. And of course, the 93 running that Darnhart Senior, black number 93. So there you go. So,
Adam, I thought just take a gander. Look who's in 9th right now.
I'm gonna take a guess and guess that it's Todd Guess.
That would be a fantastic guess because it is Todd Guess.
That was the greatest guess of all time, by the way.
Yeah.
Well,
that was,
by the way, the greatest.
That
was probably the greatest commentary we've ever done with each other.
That honestly, yes, that it was. Hey, look! I mean, look who's right in front of him.
Oh yeah, I didn't see Trevarthen. Jesse Bennell up to 7th. Fast tomorrow, Richmond. iRacing E-Series playoff race number 2 of round 1. Tuesday, no broadcast. Wednesday, new series, ARCA All-American Series will be live at Daytona. Thursday, Red Sox Racing Series. You had to say yay because it's Daytona. Red Sox Racing Series, and then the return of the iRacing Legacy Series will come back. And I don't want to say return. After their week off, they're back this week. Friday, championship race at Bristol. Friday, championship race at, can't remember. Sorry, for the North American iRacing League. Saturday, WOS CRL from
North Wilkesboro.
There you go. And then Sunday we'll be back here and haven't really spoke a lot in North Wilkesboro Sunday as well. So.
Oh, great! Because I'm not going to hate it enough Saturday night. I can hate it even more on Sunday night.
The good news is you're driving Saturday.
Yeah,
you're probably going to hate it because people hate you right now.
And I hate people too. So.
And you hate people too.
Yeah, so Saturday night's going to be fun. If you want to see some action, tune in on Saturday night because things are going to get fun.
Super late, by the way. Around 11 o'clock p.m. Saturday night.
Jeff Hollingsworth has officially called it a night. Not what he needed in the points. And Adam,
I think that goes back to the statement I made. Either he runs really good or he runs really bad. Because that might put him P30. No, actually, we don't even have 30 cars. That's going to put him... Ooh, that's going to put him, I believe, in 24th.
Yeah, with Hollingsworth, I think if he does have a bad finish, she's going to have a bad finish. He's in must-win situations now.
Here we go. And Adam, do we see maybe the 21 give the 4 a little bit of a shot?
Yes.
I do expect it right here. Here we go. Coming out of turn number 4. Green flag is in the air, and we are back to racing. And is that Steve Vinich on the outside?
It is, at 27.
Yeah. Here we go. 21 all over the back of the 4. Expect something right here. Going into 1.
Watch the 12, by the way. There they go.
Contact behind! Mark Jenkins going around in front of the whole field. Hey, Adam, you wanted your big one. You may have got it. Maybe.
But the 96 was involved. Yeah, that was a pretty good one, I'm not going to lie. And by the way, not throwing nobody under the bus, but this one was definitely on Mark Jenkins. And Derek hates hearing me say that.
I hate saying that too, but I do agree. I've been in this situation. I understand what he's doing.
Yeah, I get what he's doing. But it's more patience right there. Ross Cadoo's on 2 tires.
But then again, though, I can't blame him because, he understands he's on 2 tires. And maybe, I guess he thought that maybe coming down the track.
Yeah, I thought he would be, like, right there he's got the clear. He came down, he wasn't clear. I feel like I
think he heard clear and made the move.
He 100% heard clear. 100%.
Because the way he came down, there's no way that, because, like, when you try to shoot a gap, I mean, you're coming straight down. It almost looked like, he kind of slowly made his way down.
Here's what caused that, because we know he heard clear. Our racing spotter is delayed by like 0.25 milliseconds. That's enough. That's the difference between that and a real spotter. If he had a real spotter,
honestly, I'm sitting here. Hold on, I need to get to a good camera right here. Yeah, honestly, no, Adam. I'm sitting here looking. Honestly, at the point that I would have called clear to make that move to get down, he made the move.
Yeah, I
agree.
The
96 didn't give him the room.
Yeah, I agree. I think the 96 had a lot of speed. Would I have made the move? No, but I understand why he made the move.
I understand why he made the move, and I can't blame the 30D for making that move because he made the move at the right time, I think. Just the 96 had more speed than because I'm sitting here looking at it coming up to speed right here. The 19's kind of falling back, and then the 96 just doesn't get that good of a restart. And then you call actually, I would have called clear much earlier than when he started coming down. He could have made it if he would have turned down a little bit sooner.
Yeah, I agree. I think if he, if the spotter would have said clear a little bit, just a hair sooner, it would have been okay.
He could have. Well, I think the spotter may have said clear, then he waited and then tried to come down, and I think that's what costed him. You can't make me laugh.
I said that to Joe, by the way. We can't say it over the air.
I'm gonna say it over the air.
No.
That sucks.
Yeah, but probably don't say that too loud.
You really think I care?
Not loud. I mean, don't say exactly what I said.
Oh, no. What? No, how bad? Adam, I care about this brand too much to say that. And, right there, Mark Jenkins, I just heard him over the race chat. Oh. Hold on, I'm kind of listening to the chat between the two right now. 96 was trying to give him the space to come down.
Oh, really?
He tried to get out of it. He just had too much speed by that point.
So it was definitely incidental.
Yeah, and, Mark
Jenkins.
You can hear it in Jenkins' voice, though. He definitely did not want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's just one of them things. I think it could have went either way. I don't blame Mark by any means. I don't blame Jesse. What really hurts them is the points. Like, that's the big thing out of it. Where's Joe Sanchez? I didn't see him in here.
I don't think he's here tonight.
Huh. That's interesting. All right. So we're coming to what? 21 laps to go?
Yeah. And now that 21's on the outside of the 4, do you expect him to maybe pinch him just a little bit?
By the way, fresh tires from 13th on back.
Not going to cause a factor.
I don't think it will either.
Actually, I take that back. Well, those cars back there got damaged.
I don't think it'll be much.
No. Now, here's the deal. If we get another caution, I'd pit.
I got a
depending
bad
on when
feeling.
it comes.
Like, I'm not calling the 12 out, but I got a bad feeling still with these 2 tires that he took. Like, that's kind of what caused that.
Who took 2?
The 12.
Yeah.
That's kind of what caused that. As we
but I can't blame him for trying it.
I don't blame him at all. I would have done it too. I mean, it's worked out for him great so far. So.
Here we go. Coming to the green. Green flag is out. Todd Cray was in front of the 4.
That's going to be interesting to see how that's called.
That could be a black flag.
But
I can't say this either, though. The 4 looked like he was laying back, too.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Well.
Oh! Contact with the wall!
Watch this run. Watch this run.
Oh, this is going to get nasty. Oh, it's going to get nasty. They're contacting the back. Toss to the inside of the 4. He's going to slide up here. He's going to slide up. Oh, my. He did not slide up.
No way.
He can't quite clear him just yet. Here they come off of turn number 4. The 4 is going to get the advantage. Now Steve Unich trying to fit into the small gap. He gave Todd Cray the position?
I'm surprised by that, too. I think that he knows he's not faster than Cray.
I don't care.
But, yeah, I agree.
Because we may not get another yellow.
Yeah, I don't know if Todd's faster than the 4. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know if he is. Either way.
We got a slow car. They may have figured it out back there, though.
Yeah, you see them all. That was Adam Matz.
Kamara. No, that's not Kamara. That's Bradley. Trying to get below Kamara.
The only thing that worries me is these guys are pushing so hard right now, it's so easy to make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
All the 21's getting a run.
I'm with this here. I don't see this thing being over by any means here. Get ready, because that 21 may give a 4 a shot here, because the 4's got to win, correct?
He's got to win. Well, we talked about it. We don't know for sure, but we feel like he does in a way.
Oh, so the 4 technically doesn't have a win.
No, the 4 does not have a win, no. Todd Cray needs to win 100%.
Yeah, so right now, if that 21 gets to the back of the 4, good luck. Because I'm sorry, at this point, 21 has every right in my mind here to send the 4.
Yeah, I mean,
every right in my mind.
This season, you're trying to make playoffs. Yeah, I agree. You might not intentionally dump him.
No, he may not dump him, but he's going to move him. But the thing is, though, you want to move him to the inside, but that's so hard to do. Maybe you got to move him and get him up into the wall. But right now, he's definitely not close enough to make that sort of lunge. I mean, he's going to have a chance if he keeps on having runs like he just had right there. He could maybe have a chance, but he's got to have better runs than what he's got right now as we're on lap 99 of 114.
And here we go, coming to what lap is this?
We're going to be coming to lap 100. We're going to have 15 laps to go right now. And I hate to say it right now, Todd Cray is not close enough to make that move. And right there, you seen a lunge right there by the 21 to try to gain some time back. Not really going to benefit him too much here down the straightaway, as you can actually see that 4 start to pull that gap here just a little bit.
Well, I want to go ahead and mention that with that, Johnny will have the most laps led tonight as well. He has led 54 to Todd Cray's 38.
Yeah, so that will give the 4 the most laps led tonight. But, hey, Adam, look at what we're catching.
Yes, I know. I see it on my track map.
I don't think it'll cause an issue. Now, if we get the yellow right now, I could see everyone pitting here. And
yeah, I think you would have to pit here. Maybe some.
Actually, I don't know, because you got to think there's some cars that just pit underneath that last yellow.
Some of the cars not in the back, but I don't know. I don't know how it would work.
But with coming to 13 laps to go right now, Todd Cray needs to gain, I would think, almost 2 more car lengths to try to make a lunge at the 4 to try to get around him. Because here's the deal: you don't want to wait till the last lap. I think you got to do it. You got to do it before.
I want to go ahead and mention that Trent Wrangler was able to take the spot away. He moves up to 9th. Adam Matt's actually trying to take another spot away from him, but not real to. So back up front. Coming to 12 laps to go here at Darlington.
And right now, like I said, Todd Craig cannot wait till the last lap because I think he's got to get the move done and then be able to get away. Because if he waits till the last lap, if it doesn't work, then, you know, it's done. At least if he tries it now and it don't work and he doesn't lose too much, he'll be okay and have maybe another chance. But right now, he is definitely not catching that 4 by any means. May even be losing ground right now, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right now, I don't know if really Todd wants a yellow, but I think that might be his best case scenario right now, would be a yellow to come out and try to bunch them back up and have one more ditch effort, because then he would be on the outside and maybe have a chance of making that run.
How about Trevarthen? He's up to 5th.
Yeah, Trevarthen. Hey, both of the guys that we talked about in the pre-race that needed good runs tonight, they have definitely put that here together right now and have had great runs. Here they come off of turn number 4 with 10 laps to go. Right now, Cray is even losing time to the 4 right now. He's actually in the clutches of this 27 right now, and that might be the battle for second. That might be the battle we see coming to the checkered.
Yeah, that would be a good pass for Steve. Where's Steve at in the points? Do you remember?
Let me look real quick.
I forgot where it was, too.
He... Actually...
7th.
He's 7th in the points right now.
Okay, so that would be a good for him.
That would be very good for him. We're inside 10 laps to go, and the gap is sitting at about a half a second, maybe a little more, maybe more on the side of 6/10 right now. It's actually Trevarthen's actually started to run down Ross Cato for 4th. And we'll see what the time looks like this time
would
by.
love to get this, by the way. Where is Ross at in the pit? Ross is 15th in the points. So he's having a good run too.
Right now compared to some of these guys that have had some trouble behind him, you know, this could be very beneficial for him. Ooh, 21 got in the wall.
Yep, he does give up second position.
And I'd hate to say it, but that right there definitely just caused that. Well, that didn't cost him the race, but I think that right there might be the final nail in the coffin right there.
You know what's interesting with him getting in the wall? He was still faster that last lap. No, I lied.
Not even close.
So we're coming to 6 laps to go.
And
I just don't see nobody being able to catch Johnny. And honestly, if Johnny does go on to win this race, this is a well-deserved win. I mean, there's been a few where he's kind of thrown it away. Daytona really comes to mind.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely be well-deserved.
Well, he's got to hope that all these lap cars, because there's still a lot of battling going on out here at the racetrack right now, and, you know, if something was, heaven forbid, to happen here in these last remaining closing laps, you know, that would definitely hurt him. But actually, Adam, here's the deal. We might actually see Ross Cato or Trevarthen. They might be able to run down Cray in enough time if they don't battle, you know, all the way until they catch Cray. They might be able to catch third.
Somebody's going to be making some moves. We're watching him right now is Jesse Bennell. He is the first car with fresher tires. He has moved himself up into 7th. Remember, he was back in 13th once we went back green. So he's working on 6th place right now.
Unfortunately, he won't have enough time.
He won't have enough time to win, but it's definitely going to help him as far as point stuff goes.
Yeah, and right now he's all over the back door of the 19, and right now he's actually going to give a shot to that 19, actually, just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go. I mean, you know,
yeah, it's go time now. You got to start making all these passes, and here comes the 96. He's trying to maybe try to find something here. Don't think he's going to find it this time. He
started 18th, by the way. Remember, he did not qualify that well. We watched him qualify.
And right now, Trevarthen all over the back of the 12 right now. This is not the battle for the lead. This is actually the battle for 4th between 4 different cars right now. This is the battle basically for a top 5, and they are running down. That 19 was sideways.
Remember, the 12 got 2 tires.
The 12 is
gave a little bit of sight there for the 31 to go to the outside. Here comes the 96 looking to the inside. He's going to take away P number 6.
Jesse's definitely the better of these trucks.
But actually, 19 trying to get back to the back bumper. That's actually going to bunch up these cars back behind him. As we got, the 12 got sent by the 31.
Yeah, I knew it was a matter of time.
They're gonna make it somehow. I think. No, they're not. Trent Ringler might go around. Everyone saves it for the moment.
You talk about a break for Johnny. He just wants the white flag.
He needs it right now. He's got to go one more complete circuit right now.
Yeah, he does not want a yellow flag, and I'm not gonna lie, we may have
white flag. White flag is getting ready to fly right now. He's only got to get through turns 3 and 4 right now. I don't. Barring
caution.
Hey, no.
White flag.
White flag is in the air. Race is considered official at this moment. As actually, Adam, I hate to say it, Steve is running down the leader. It's not going to be enough.
Well, he did put a heck of a lap down, huh?
He definitely put it on him. But right here, going through turns 3 and 4, Johnny finally trying to bring home a checker flag. It looks like he's going to be able to get it on coming out of turn number 4. This time, Johnny's going to dominate the race and kick the checkered flag. And Steve Unich will come home second. Todd Cray will come home P3. Tavarthan 4th. Bunnell 5th. Hunt 6th. Ringer comes home 7th. And Jeff Unich got 8th. Ross Cato 9th. And Adam Metz come home P10.
Adam Metz might be a little bit heated here. It looks like he may be looking for somebody. A couple guys might be looking for somebody. I think we'll see.
I don't know. We'll see right here.
There's the winner, though. Derek, keep an eye on that if something happens.
I'm keeping an eye on.
Is your race winner, Johnny, going to burn it down here in victory lane from Darlington? Congrats to him.
Oh, the 12 was looking for the 31.
Oh, okay.
But couldn't find him.
I don't blame him. I probably wouldn't too. We're going to pull in Johnny this time. Picking up the big win here at Darlington. See if I can pull him in real quick.
Let me find him.
Hey, Johnny, it's Adam and Derek up in a booth. You got a copy?
I hear you loud and clear, bud.
Well, you finally did it. Let's just be honest. It went your way. 69 laps led tonight. Definitely the fastest truck. Without an issue, by the way. Well, I don't want to say without an issue, but you put it in victory lane. That's got to feel nice.
That feels great. After some of the luck I had in a couple of these races and making that mistake at Daytona, it's nice to, make up for it. It's also nice to see Steve getting second. Both of us had good runs at Daytona. We're kind of making up for it here.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Of course, Steve having that issue after the stage break at Daytona. Johnny having an issue in the NASCAR chicane at Daytona. Finally back in victory lane. This has to be nice, man. You're solidifying your playoff chances. How do you feel about that? Because I feel like, there's a couple races where you could have had 2 wins now, including tonight. You got to feel like your chances for the playoffs are pretty good, I think.
Yeah, some of the playoff tracks like Texas and Phoenix are some of my better tracks. Darlington is really good for me. So it's nice to know that I'm locked into the playoffs. I don't have to worry whether or not I'll make it in if other people start winning. So it's nice to have that reassurance.
We've seen you pit a little bit later than guys like Todd Cray and a couple others. Did you regret that decision, or was you still? I mean, of course, it worked out here at the end, but was you regretting it at that time?
I was regretting it when I saw Trent get in front of me because he's been really fast. I thought I'd have enough tires to sort of catch up to Todd, but then with the yellows, that made it interesting. I was worried for a bit.
Yeah, I agree. Either way, man, 69 laps led. Derek, you got any questions here?
No.
Okay. Good win tonight, Johnny. Definitely, man, you well deserved. We was talking about it. You definitely deserve this one. Shout outs and all that you want to give out?
Well, I want to shout out to all the guys doing the throwback schemes. It looks real good out here today. I want to also shout out my friends and family watching it, and you guys always doing an amazing job in the broadcast booth.
Hey, you did an amazing job wheeling that car. This place is so tough to get around, and you did it, so good job, man.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, that's a well-deserved win, Derek. Anybody that wins at Darlington, I mean, I'm just saying, like, that is not an easy place to win at. So, shout out.
That is true. I do agree with that.
All right, next up, Steve, you're just going to finish in P2. Steve, it's Adam and Derek coming to booth. You got a copy? Hey, Steve, you got a copy?
Yeah, you got me?
There he is. Finishing P2 tonight. We was just talking to Johnny a moment ago. Of course, we knew how you was at Daytona. A win, I don't want to say got stolen from you, but kind of got taken away, I guess we can say. A second place here tonight, and the big thing is, of course, is the playoffs coming up here soon. You came in here tonight, 7th in points tonight. I'm going to guess that you're going to definitely take 6th here away from William, but overall, second place at a very tough track, and I mean, it was not easy. You had to put a late pass on for Todd Cray to grab that spot away. Pretty good second. Talk us through your night.
Well, I got on the server with about 30 seconds left and didn't get any more than like a warm-up lap of practice in, so my qualifying lap was pretty sad. So that put me behind the 8 ball from the beginning. So I knew it was going to be a tough one, getting up to the front, working through the traffic, and you just lose so much time. And I was thinking, if I can get in the top 10 after that in the first fuel run, I'd be happy, and looked like I was on track for that. But then we got so spread out that I really needed a caution, and then it came out at the right time. And then just from there, it was kind of really mostly just good, clean pit stops. Picked up a spot in the pits, I think, each time, and then just taking advantage of opportunities. And didn't really make a good pass on Todd. He just, he was pushing everything he could, and just got the wall off too, and took advantage of that. But Johnny was just a little bit quicker than me at the end there.
We got a couple tough races coming up. One's that is kind of unknown. We got Northwest Borough, Eldora, Talladega, and then the World 200, which I believe might be Charlotte. How do you feel about the next 4 races? And, I mean, it looks like your playoff chances are pretty good, obviously, with you being, I'm going to say, 16 points. But what's your thoughts on the next few races?
I mean, I haven't done a single lap on dirt ever. So.
Oh, God. Well, it's got to be a good race. You could have a bad one at. That's okay.
Yeah, that was probably going to be a mulligan for me. Wilkesboro, I did some laps there last week, and hopefully that works out. Did pretty well, but who knows? And Vega's just going to be a toss-up. Charlotte, I'm real good at, so I'm sure I can get top 5, good top 10 there if I need it, but it's going to be tough.
For sure on that, man. Well, your truck looks like it's been at Darlington. There's some beating and banging on it, which makes it look amazing. Shout-outs and all that you want to give out tonight?
Infinite Hero, Tampa SUV Rental, and Jeff are putting together a great paid scheme here. Going to the Dave Blaney throwback. Just everybody in the lead for another good race with more green flag stops. I think it's every race we've had some, so that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Hey, good job tonight. Well deserved second place.
Thanks. You have a good night.
Yes, sir. Next up, we've been waiting on this one for a while. I think it's Todd Craig.
Let's hope.
Yes, Todd Craig. Sorry, it took me a minute. My dog was going crazy in the background. Todd Craig. It's Adam and Derek up to the booth. You got a call?
Yes, sir. Got you loud and clear.
Finishing third tonight, man. Almost was able to get the win, but this is a much-needed third place for you.
Yeah, pretty much been slumping here lately on Sunday nights. Had a couple weeks off. Went to come out and have a strong showing. And Darlington's a pretty good track, but you know how it is. You got to stay clean. And we stayed clean there for a while, but a couple little mistakes really cost us big tonight.
What's your mindset coming into Sundays? We talk about you quite a bit on Sundays. We know how good of a driver you are. I've caught a lot of your wins. Derek's raced with you a few times, of course. What's your mindset coming in on Sundays, man? You know that you haven't had a lot of luck go your way. Is it still coming in just trying to keep a positive, mental positive attitude, I guess, approach, especially for the championship? What's your thought process coming in on Sundays?
Well, usually it starts earlier in the day. Today was a full work day. I actually took an injury today. There was an emergency room before the race here. So I basically drove by one hand. But that's no excuse. So we still need to get it done. The mindset is come out and get it done. Some of the practice runs during practice made me think I might want to just start in the back and see what happened. But I said, let's go for it. We're out of the points right now. We don't have any wins. So we had a good starting spot. It comes down to not keeping that car under you. And, guys were fast tonight. It takes a lot to win here, and that's the way I like it. So we're going to come out next week, and I think North Wilkesboro. I ran there in a late model in real life, so I got to get some more practice in. Like you say, keep the mindset right, put the time in, know my pitch strategy if needed, and really got to bring my A game if I want to make the championship run here.
This guy drives better with one hand than I do with both. I just want to point that out. Sorry about your injury, by the way. I hope you're still up. Any shout-outs you want to give out tonight, man?
Just all the guys at American Sim Racing League. I really like what they're doing here. They're putting in a lot of hard work. And Infinite Hero, great calls there. I always like to shout out to them. Pets in Paradise. My cousin Jess, rooting for me all the time. Haven't been having some good finishes, but throw that out there. My buddy Joe, Myrtle Beach, always checking in. And you guys, Trackside Racing Network. Love to go back and listen to the broadcast. Makes it so fun. And you guys keep the race real, man. So that's about it.
Hey, I'm glad to see you finally had a good race, man. Like we was talking about you in the broadcast, like I said a few times now. We know what you can do. Just keep doing what you're doing. Sorry about your injury, and hopefully you'll heal up this week.
All right, thanks, Adam. I will do. Will do. Thanks, guys.
You too. Derek has been crazy, man. He basically drove this race with one hand.
I mean, if you remember a couple of years ago in the CFR Championship, I tore my hip flexor right before the road course race at Watkins Glen.
That is a tough thing to do. It might not be a real car, but there's so much force feedback in these wheels that is a tough thing to do. So good for him.
Yeah.
Shout outs, Derek. Or not shout outs, Stalt. Sorry, I'm over here thinking I'm interviewing.
Basically,
I have talked to you so many times.
You just got used to it.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, you didn't do it to me last night, so I guess I'll go ahead and think. We'll go, yeah. But no, the race night at Darlington was pretty fun. We seen that little bit of drama, not a whole lot, just a little bit. Something that I'm still waiting to see in this league is the drama side. But it seems like everyone here is very professional, and I don't think we'll see anything get super out of hand. So, they put on a great race again tonight, Adam. I definitely do. I look forward to Sunday nights. Whenever we get on here and be able to call these guys. These guys put together a great race every Sunday night.
Was you surprised by the green flag laps that we had?
No.
I'm not either. Not with these guys, I'm not.
Honestly, when I look down and see what time the race is over, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I'm surprised how quick it was, too. That'll do it for us, though, guys. We'll be back tomorrow night. I'll be back tomorrow night. iRacing Series, Richmond. Everybody have a great night. Wish Derek good luck. He's got to go call a football game tomorrow because he's a referee and he's going to mess everybody up. We're going to start betting on his games. I probably shouldn't say that on the broadcast. Y'all have a great night.
Gang.
Oh, gosh. Y'all have a great